Page 12, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, very famous melody. It's 3 lines long, treble and bass clef, 2 sharps in the key signature. We're in the key of D major, so all the F's and all the C's are going to be played as sharped automatically. 4/4 time signature. I see quarter notes, half notes, and that's it. Quarter notes and half notes. Let's take it one hand at a time, make sure we understand what's going on. The notes are getting a little wilder and wilder as the pieces are getting more challenging. Yeah, so we just got to make sure this fingering works okay. Right hand, you're here, and the 4th finger is going to be here. So really, you're in this position. Not really. I mean, that's what it is to start. That's what they want you to do. So you have to use 4 here because you need 5th finger for the B in the 2nd measure. So it's. And then they want you to use 4th finger again. No, let's not do that. I don't want to do that. I'm surprised you're suggesting that. I know it's between phrases. You can lift up. You can do that. And when you lift up, you can do whatever. But again, I want a fingering that works connected, because that's usually a safer fingering to use, no matter how much you're lifting up. So in that 3rd measure, rather than 4, I'm going to play the first one with 3, because there's 2 of them. It's a repeated note. I can change on the repeated note. I do a 3 and then a 4. So the 2nd measure is here. I'm going to do a 3 and then a 4. Now I'm ready. 2nd line, just again, up 4th finger. You don't have to do that. There's no reason to come up here with 4 again. You can stay right where you're at and use 5th finger. You're right there. And then the last line is the same as the first. Finger it the same. Just because you used 4 on the first line doesn't mean you got to use it again. The only reason we used 4 on the first line is because we had a B. We don't have a B in the 2nd line. Left hand with 5 and 3, so we're here. Then 1 and 2, and then 1. And here, for going from the 2nd measure to the 3rd measure, if this doesn't work for you, you can go ahead and use thumb, 2, and then thumb again, and then use 3rd finger on the F sharp. We want to basically stay in this position. And we're just kind of using 2 and 1 to help us out up here as we need to. And I don't know how big your hands are. My point is, you don't have to use 2nd finger on that. You can use thumb, and then a 2, and then a 1 again, and then 3. Last line, the first 2 measures are okay, and then up here, they want you up here, then here, and then here. Don't forget the C sharp, it's in the key signature, and then come down. Now another fingering you can try here on the last couple measures, because I don't like going from here to here. You can if you want. I just don't like moving around anymore, and I have to. So what you can do is go to here, you do 2 and 4, you're just moving a little bit. You see, it's like if I stayed here, 3 and 4, the end of the 2nd measure, I use 2 and 4. Well, that's sort of what this is, except instead of here, I come up here. I'm not moving as far as I would if I had to come up here. The hand is here. Where here, the hand is here. It's closer. However, the fingering on the book is, you prefer that, but I don't want to move anymore than I have to. So I'm doing a 2 and 4. Then I'm just going to stay here. Then for the next one, it's a 3-1, and then a 3-2, and then go back down. I just went into this position, sort of, with the sharps, rather than this position. I'm closer to, I didn't go as far, is all I'm saying. I didn't move as far. There's no right and wrong here. You got to find the fingering that you like, and then stick with it. Whatever it is. So when you go to put the hands together, reach up, get the idea. The last line, again, it's 3, 4 in the right hand, and here it's So you put the hands together and then go back through and get rid of any hesitations anywhere. You can keep it slow, doesn't matter. No hesitations. And we can think about the articulation. Here, the only thing they're giving you is the phrasing. You know, lift up between the phrases, like taking a breath. Lift up. Yep. This there, that's fine. For the dynamics, mezzo forte, MF, moderately loud. That's the melody. The left hand needs to be soft. Whatever you think sort of loud is, I don't know. Okay, and that's the only dynamic they give you. Well, you don't have to stay at that. Get into it and start feeling it, and if you feel it getting a little louder and softer, go with it. It's a personal thing. Speed, we're back to moderato. Just kind of, see, I consider moderato, if you're looking for it, it's kind of like walking. You're walking someplace, you know where you're going, you're not in a hurry to get there, you're just walking there, bum, bum. To me, that's moderato, approximately. On the interpreting side of it, interpretation, and the second line on the left hand, if you have no, and I lift up here. I'm not lifting up with the right hand here. It's doing its own thing. Here, then lift up. Connect that. So at the end of the second line, going into the third line, I connect that. Even though I'm lifting up in the right hand, I connect the left. So I'm doing different things in the hands. So the second line, I'm lifting up here. It's like taking up here, but this isn't. And I'm lifting up here for the phrase, but I'm connecting that. Here. That in the left hand I'm on. And it's doing different things in the hands. That's interpretation. That's where you're starting, and you need to get into that independence of the hands where they can do different things at the same time. Just gonna love it. I know we are. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Go play both hands about the same, no dynamics. I am gonna lift up like I suggested though. So in the second line, they're not lifting up at the same time. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go.